Part 1 of this hunt was full of adversity. We went to the place we scouted on the maps all summer and quickly realized it was not going to work. After talking to a lady at the Idaho Fish and Game, we picked a new unit and began the hunt. It was not long into the first morning of glassing when they spotted a nice buck. They spotted 3 bucks this morning. Thank God. He saw a rack skyline over the ridge. Once the bucks bedded down, we devised a plan and got to it. Okay, well, we just hiked to what we think is a couple hundred yards of these mule deer. It took us about 2 hours, so we have no idea what happened since then. So we're gonna just try to get eyes on them and make up a game plan from there. We had 2 big bucks. All right, well, we just made about a 2-mile stalk on these deer. Spotted 3 of them, came around, and they just, for whatever reason, just like walked slowly into the trees, and we didn't want to push it. Our wind started swirling, and we're gonna make a tough call, go back to camp, eat, and then hopefully get eyes on them this evening. I mean, it's a 2-hour hike, but it's doable for mule deer, so hopefully we get to see them again tonight. It was difficult convincing ourselves to leave that mountain to head back to camp. We knew the deer were close, but did not want to push our luck. We made it back to camp, fed our tired bodies, and began glassing some more. I just went to go get water. A little hour trip, and Nate was glassing while I was gone, and we found the 3 bucks that we went after this morning and this afternoon. We'd wondered if our wind had busted them, but I think we did the smart thing and pulled out because of the bad wind, and they're right there feeding on the hillside right where they were pretty much all this morning, so we definitely got them pegged. It's September 6th in the morning, not quite 7, but we're trying to relocate those bucks that we put to bed last night. Just so hard because they're so far away. So we're gonna find them and then put a move on them earlier this morning than we did yesterday, and hopefully have a different outcome. Luckily, these deer are doing the exact same thing as yesterday. I'm looking at 5 right now. We know that there's 3 does lower, so we've got about 8 deer out here. We're gonna kind of wait for them to bed down a little bit, and then we'll make our move. As soon as we made it up there, I spotted a great buck bedded down. Nate set up on the edge of the hill, and I worked my way down and around him. I only had a slight rise in between the buck and myself, but it was just enough to close some distance on him. After what seemed like eternity, I ranged the buck at 48 yards, and it was time to take a shot. As soon as I shot the buck, he vanished further down the hill, but after seeing Nate's reaction, the worries quickly changed to excitement. Disbelief flooded my mind, and we could not believe what had just happened. My first ever muley buck was down in seconds. I saw the back of him before I saw anything, and then I just cut it a little closer and closer. Let's go look at him, man. Are you kidding me? Some nice backstrap right here. Alright, well, it's been a day of hiking, that's for sure. Hiked all the way from kill spot to truck, which was a long trek. We had to hike back. We just packed up off camp.
Hold me and tell me the wars I've won. We fought them together for everyone that needs our love, that needs another chance.
Man, what a day. We're gonna find a place to stay in Idaho tonight and then make our way down to Colorado. Spend a few days with Katie and Tommy, and then we're going elk hunting. So, crazy. Day 4 in Idaho, we made it happen, so. It's nice to be in the truck. Our legs hurt so bad.
The road is hard, and so is the life we